Hey everyone, and welcome. So today, we're going to dive into something pretty amazing. We're looking at how a practice that's literally ancient, yoga, might just hold the key to solving some of our biggest, most modern health problems. And that brings up a really crucial question.
I mean, think about it. Are they? It's a huge question, but more and more the evidence seems to point to yes. Our fast-paced, always-on, sitting at a desk kind of lives, they're really taking a toll. So what exactly are these lifestyle diseases? Well, let's break down the 5 big ones we're going to focus on today.
Okay, so we're honing in on these 5. Obesity, diabetes, asthma, hypertension, and of course, that one we all know a little too well, chronic back pain. These are issues that affect millions and millions of people. Chances are you or someone you know is dealing with at least one of them.
So instead of searching for some high-tech, futuristic cure, what if we look back? Way back. Let's turn to an ancient system that was designed from the ground up for holistic well-being. And to really get how it all works, we've got to understand what yoga is at its very core.
So the word yoga itself is a huge clue. It comes from the Sanskrit root yuj, which literally means to unite or union, and that is the absolute central idea here. This isn't just about exercise, it's about bringing everything together. Your physical body, your mind through meditation, and your vital energy through your breath. And the whole goal? To build strength and just let go of stress.
So, when we talk about the poses in yoga, they're called asanas. And the ancient sage Patanjali defined an asana with this beautiful, simple phrase. It means the goal of any pose is to find a state that is both steady and comfortable. It's all about stability and ease, not about forcing your body into some crazy difficult shape. That's a real game changer.
All right, let's get practical. How can this ancient practice help with modern metabolic issues like obesity and diabetes? Well, it all starts with a few key asanas.
And what's so cool here is that the names themselves kind of tell a story. Tadasana is your foundational standing pose. Kartichakrasana comes from kati, meaning waist, and chakra, meaning wheel, so it's the waist rotating pose. Pavanamuktasana is the wind relieving pose, which is great for digestion. And Dhanurasana, from Dhanar or bow, creates a bow shape to stretch the abdomen.
Now for diabetes management, we see some different poses. Bhujangasana, the cobra pose, is a core part of the sun salutation sequence, and it's fantastic for the spine. Then you've got Mandukasana, the frog pose, which helps with digestion, and Gomukhasana, the cow face pose, which works on the leg muscles. Keep an eye on these names, you might just see some of them again.
Okay, let's build on that. Moving from metabolic health to 2 other really critical areas, our respiratory and circulatory systems. Because yep, yoga offers some powerful tools for conditions like asthma and hypertension too. And to really understand how serious hypertension is, here are the numbers. The clinical threshold for high blood pressure is generally considered 140/90, but if it climbs up to 180/120, whoa, that's considered a severe risk. This isn't just a number, it's a measure of the immense strain being put on your arteries.
So, one of the most effective techniques for this is Anulom Vilom, or what you probably know as alternate nostril breathing. The practice is so simple, but it is profound. By controlling your breath this way, you can have this powerful calming effect on your nervous system, which in turn helps regulate cardiovascular health. It's also known as Nadi Sadhan, which basically means subtle energy clearing. Pretty cool, right?
And now for an issue that's so common it's practically a modern epidemic, chronic back pain. Whether it's from sitting at a desk all day or just general stress, millions of us are looking for some relief. And this is where yoga really focuses, directly on the health of your spine.
For general back pain, poses like Ardha Chakrasana, the half-wheel pose, are fantastic for improving flexibility. Meanwhile, Ustrasana, the camel pose, is a deeper back bend that really opens up the front of the body. Now this is crucial. While these are excellent for general relief, the source material is very clear that if you have a specific injury, like a slipped disc, you must consult a doctor before trying any of these asanas.
So we've looked at specific poses for specific ailments. But here, this is where the true genius and the incredible efficiency of a regular yoga practice really starts to shine through.
And boom, here it is. This slide just illustrates the point perfectly. Look at how many of these asanas are repeat performers. Ustrasana, the camel pose, helps with 4 out of the 5 conditions we've discussed.
4. Gomukhasana does too. This means you don't need to learn dozens and dozens of poses. A small, consistent practice with just a handful of these multitasking asanas can provide an incredible range of holistic health benefits.
So, we'll end with this thought. We often search for really complex solutions for our modern problems. But what if one of the most powerful preventive tools we have is also one of the simplest? What if it's just a matter of connecting with our breath, finding that steady and comfortable position, and just returning to ourselves, right on the mat?